Good morning, my dear gamers. Masha here, and I'm finally recovered from my sickness. The only thing I have right now is just a little bit of boogers, and my throat is just a tiny bit dry. So if anyone can ignore that, that would be greatly appreciated. But I didn't want to disappoint with this review since I teased it for simply too long and it's been in development hell for a little bit. So I'm finally gonna release it. Today we're back at looking some more Thomas AEG products. Specifically, we're reviewing the Metal Collection Gordon and the Old Mines set. I remember this thing releasing back in 2023 back with an older box in some parts of the world, but it didn't release in Chile until the same assortment as Dockside delivery in December 2024. As a matter of fact, a lot of the info between this set and Dockside delivery are actually shared, and I don't want to repeat myself. So I recommend checking out the Dockside delivery set review before you finish this one out. And just for you, the first link in the description would be a shortcut to that same review if you want to get to it quickly. You can thank me later. Well, obviously not everything is the same. For starters, obviously the set is changed, the name is changed, there's no Thomas drawing in the bottom left. Instead we have a Gordon drawing. I noticed that the blue metal thing at the top that shows the engine and rolling stock is a tiny bit longer in this set, etc, etc. The top shows Gordon with his truck. Bottom has copyright blah blah nobody reads. This compatible thing is pretty much identical to the last set, but the area that shows the elements here just shows that it has 15 pieces. If you remember the previous set, it boasted on having 17 pieces. The back is pretty simple due to the set being a little bit smaller, but I did notice that the motorized error is somehow still present in this set. In the corner it says motorized when in reality it's supposed to say Metal Collection. Enough stalling, let's take a look at this bad boy outside of the box. Here's what the set looks like out of the box in a new condition. As a parent's note, there is a sticker sheet included with this set, but it's only for the billboard. Just like last time, the instructions have literally nothing of value and it's not worth talking about. Here's the aforementioned billboard with the sticker in it. I'll have personal things to say about the sticker myself later on, but I really like the billboard color being green. It stands out because this set doesn't come with green colored track. Time to pull yourself together, Big G. Let's look at Gordon. I always liked Gordon's model when I first got him and pushed along back in the day. I would have much preferred printing on the wheels and an open cab, and he would be quite a solid model. But other than that, he's solid overall. But most of y'all care about the face. And I'm happy to report, Gordon is showing almost like a grumpy face compared to the stock standard happy face. Even if in AEG Gordon is more of a father figure to the smaller engines, he still can't hide away his grumpiness just like the CGI series, and I'm very glad I have merch of him that has this face in it. It really shows up the character better compared to a stock standard face where he's happy. So yeah, thumbs up on the face. You can't have Gordon complete without his tender, of course. I don't have much to say on the tender considering that it's the same as just a normal Gordon. But this does give me time in order to show off something pretty cool that I personally like about these tenders. Notice if you turn around these tenders, notice where the screw is in that part? That's metal, that isn't plastic. This gives the tenders a little bit of weight to them and they actually perform a little bit better on the tracks by themselves. Remember back in the day during old CGI push along when the tenders were completely made of plastic fantastic? Yeah, those were garbage. Just gonna work that now through camera. In terms of rolling stock, we have a hopper car, but due to the fact that this one is colored silver and that the wheels are colored in this like wood or like they're rusty, this gives the impression that it's actually like a mine cart. The set is called Gordon and the Old Mines after all. This also gives me a good time in order to explain the hopper car differences between the two lines of toys. To tell you exactly the differences, here's a shot between 3 hopper cars. 2 of them are Metal Collection / push along, and the right one there is from motorized. Here's a couple of differences that I noted. The motorized one is a little bit taller, while the Metal Collection ones are a little bit wider. I wouldn't say they are longer though, just wider. The motorized one uses more matte plastic, while the Metal Collection one uses a little bit of shinier plastic. It doesn't really get fingerprints, but is a little bit of a notable change. To me, the biggest change have to be the wheels. I opened up both of the blue hoppers in order to tell you the differences. On the motorized one, both of the wheels and the axles are connected into one single piece made out of full-on plastic. The wheels cannot move along the axle freely. Meanwhile, in Metal Collection, you have one metal axle and two plastic wheels. The wheels can freely move along the axle if they have enough space. I hope you can use all of that information into some good advice. Hopefully. I rambled on that thing for too long that I almost forgot the cargo piece. In short, it's a crystal with a lot of nice speckles. I already have this piece from another set, but it's in an orange color. I much rather prefer this purple color myself. There's a hole on the bottom of it, so it is compatible with a regular flatbed if you have one. Finally, here's the complete track layout. And being honest, yeah, this is a disappointment. Now that I think about it, my rambling from earlier was actually good in order to pass the time. Okay, let's not throw everything out of the bus here. To get this set credit, it is nicely themed in order to be a mine. You know, stuff like the crystal pieces, the elevation part with the wooden sign, and the billboard from earlier which actually has a sticker in it from Thomas in a mine. But going back to Dockside Delivery, this set looks like a masterpiece compared to the one that we're looking at today. The main problem that I have with this set is just the track layout length. It may look impressive, but then you realize that it's using the stock standard 6 curve 2 straight track layout. Same as Fix 'em Up Friends, same as Wooden Bridge Delivery, the same as even Cassia Crane and Cargo set for back in the day from CGI. So many sets use this same track layout. And this one just simply blends in with the rest. That's not even the worst bit. This set doesn't even have a switch or a buffer with it. So you can't even extend out to a different set to this one if you wanted to. Dockside Delivery had a switch and a buffer, and they're sold at the exact same price point. What is this bullcrap? Well, I better get my money's worth. Let's go up over here. Go over this area. Let's load it there. I can go over here and repeat the loop. Nice sound. Top trick, always try to pull this car from the back instead of pushing it from the front, because you can see there on the curve the buffers actually collide. So you can't really do a very good run over there. So just pull it instead of push it. Well, I think it's safe to say that I've said more than enough that I wanted to say about this set. So in retrospect, I did say that the engine and the rolling stock were quite solid. I mean, the Grumpy Gordon face is definitely nice, but is it really worth the purchase at this set? Nah, not really. Also, that billboard, just the random screenshot, just doesn't make any sense. For now, I'm gonna have to give this set half a star. This set just has a worse layout, worse accessories, and while the face may be decent, the face isn't the only reason for why you buy a set like this. Let's be honest. So for any parent out there who cannot pick between one of these small sets, and they are conflicted between the Gordon set and any other set, just go for now for Dockside Delivery. Just do it. Because let's be honest, for a first set for a Thomas fan, a bigger layout is all you need, and Gordon in the old mines isn't gonna satisfy them for too long. If you really are desperate into getting this thing, get it on a sale or get a coupon code for it or anything, and do not pay full price for it. It's not worth it. And if you want a Metal Collection Gordon and don't care about the grumpy face, just get a normal one, you dingus. $8 and you're done. Well, it's time to get some calming down tablets, and I need to calm myself down and feel a little bit better, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.